Chris, thanks. All week long, we have been following the release of Wayne Brady and Carl Willis from prison. The men were featured in our 2019 investigation, Guilty Without Proof. They were convicted in 2000 of killing a young teenager, but our investigation poked several holes in the prosecution and eventually helped lead to the deal that got them out of prison yesterday afternoon. But now, another challenge that could be ahead for the men. According to the latest federal statistics, nearly half of all released prisoners return to prison within 5 years' time. Lead investigator Brian Duggar discussed the issue with two local men who spent several years behind bars.
When Willie Knighton was released from prison in 2009 after nearly 13 years behind bars, he stepped out into a strange world.
Going to the shopping centers where these doors open on his own and stuff like that. You know, driving is still weird too with all these roundabouts now.
It was a similar experience for Charles King, who also spent 13 years in prison.
I was staying at my mom and dad's house, and I'm sitting out front in the lawn, at the end of the driveway actually. I'm drinking on coffee, I'm just like soaking it in, like I'm really, and I see the garbage truck come by, and I said, wow, garbage truck. Then I seen the arm come out the side. I said, what in the world? Blew my mind.
We gotta get that stuff from the jail.
The men have helped hundreds of former inmates reintegrate through Knighton's behavioral health program, Above and Beyond Care. They will be a key resource for Wayne Brady and Carl Willis as they begin their life anew after spending more than 23 years behind bars.
They will find housing, they will obtain their driver's license, they will have bank accounts. They're going to be reacclimated. And I've done this hundreds of times over.
For Knighton and King, they're at Lebanon Correctional when Brady and Willis entered the system. They were just teens, and Willis struggled with the new environment, largely because he said he was innocent. Knighton understood. He was eventually cleared of a murder charge in 2009.
Remember, they were teenagers, just convicted of something that they did not do. It was hard to even cope the first year for me, even let it set in. You know, every time I woke up, wow, I'm in prison for life. And I didn't do it. They're going to be okay, as long as they want it, as long as they keep their mindset right. See, that's going to be the most important, is the mindset. Don't allow the bitterness to set in now that you're free. Now you got to just put it behind you and go forward.
Brian Duggar has been following this story for 4 years. If you missed any of our coverage related to the release of Brady and Willis, you can catch up on all of it on our WTOL.com webpage, of course, and also our station YouTube page.